Oh, I know. I was low in energy. I didn't hit my mark. I was totally superficial, and you're recasting the role as we speak.
Oh, you were terrific, okay?
What? Get out of here.
Look, I have no notes. Do it just like that in taping. It'll be right on the money.
Hunter, you're the producer. How do you expect me to have respect for you if you don't tell me I'm lousy every once in a while?
Just get in the costume, okay? When you're lousy, I'll tell you.
Are you sure that I was okay? Okay. Bye. Well, hello. Hey, did anyone now, lose a 50? Well, have to clean up a little around here, I guess. Woo! Don't mind if I do. Oh!
There. I got your number, sweetheart. Jake's not here yet.
Yes, he is. I followed him from the restaurant.
Perfect.
So, are we ready to go?
I think so. Once time, just go check it out.
Okay. I hope he falls for it.
Ooh, I just love this old jacket.
Yeah? What about the old guy in the jacket?
Him, I love just about better than anything in the whole world, except when he refers to himself as old, because I think of you as still young and a lot more handsome.
Oh. Why all the little pecks on the cheek? I mean, I'm not sick. Matter of fact, honey, I feel so damn good.
Ooh,
let me grab you.
Now, remember what Larry told you about taking it easy.
Making love to you, honey, it's as easy as it gets.
Oh.
Honey, I just can't wait to get home. Who do you have to know to check out of this place?
No,
Where's Larry?
Come on, be patient. You've been patient so far. Don't get ornery on me now.
No, honey, I want to go home. I want to get in my new bed with you.
What the hell are you doing, Dorian?
What time is it?
Well, it's too late to go to bed, or too early, or something.
Cord, I don't know what we should do.
I wish I knew, Tina.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to wring Clint's neck and that woman's.
Yeah?
Well, they are obviously having an affair, and it's definitely been going on for some time. We can't ignore this.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Clint would be interested in this other woman, this Sondra woman.
Yeah?
Cord, would you just stop saying yeah? I mean, I'm talking about my sister's life here.
You know, Tina, we've both been up all night, and we're both very tired. I don't think anything is going to be accomplished by us yelling at each other.
I'm not yelling. I am just really upset about Viki.
I'm upset about him, too. I'm worried about both of them, Tina.
Both of whom?
Viki.
This is the welcome home I get? I mean, I realized I promised you crabs and key lime pie, but what on earth is the matter with you two?
Here's what you do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One life to live.
Hey, Viki, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry your trip was cut short.
Yeah, well, at least Ace is all right.
Yeah, he is. Actually, Larry's going to be sending him home from the hospital this morning.
Yes, I know. I talked to Renee this morning before we left. Hi, darling.
Hi, Viki.
Oh, did she tell you that the nurses insisted that Larry check Asa out of the hospital? He's not what you call an ideal patient, you know.
You don't look terribly sure.
About Asa?
Well, no, when I came in, I heard you say you were worried about both of them.
Oh, we're worried about a printer over at the Banner and his wife. You know, if they go to strike, you know, it's not going to be good for them.
No, it wouldn't be. I find it very hard to believe that the Banner is completely shut down.
Well, it's not completely shut down. In fact, Bo and I figured out a way to get out a limited edition. A very limited edition, but it's going out tonight anyway.
Well, thank goodness for that. Clint feels so guilty that he wasn't there.
He feels guilty, huh?
So, how was your vacation, even though it was short? How was the weather?
The weather?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention to the weather. It was fine, I think. Actually, we had an absolutely wonderful time. We walked along the beach and forgot all our troubles. Danced under the stars, acted as if we didn't have a care in the world.
And Clint forgot everything, too?
No. But certainly with all the things he has on his mind, he was very loving and attentive.
So where is he?
I'm sure he went over to the hospital to see Asa right away, didn't he?
Yeah, he's worried about Asa.
Are you sure that that's where he went?
Yeah. And then he was going to the Banner.
Well, I hope he gets to the hospital before Asa leaves.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, I would guess there's no point in my going to the hospital, right?
No, he'll probably be gone by the time you got there.
Yeah. So I'll just head on over to his house.
Good idea.
Tina,
Viki,
I think there's something you have to tell me, right?
well,
No, see, we've both been up all night, you know, trying to put out that late edition of the band. We're just really wiped out, that's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, you two should get some sleep.
Definitely that.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on my way, and I'll see you later.
Okay. Tina.
Cord, she has to know about Clint's affair. I can't keep this from her anymore. She has to know.
Hi, Sondra.
Hi. Welcome back.
Thank you. I can only stay for a few minutes.
Oh, that's all right. You got a tan?
I really needed to see you.
Well, you look good with a tan. Very handsome.
How are you?
Well, never mind me. How are you? I read about the strike and, well, of course, your father's all over the news. Do they know who shot at him?
No, not yet.
What can I do to help you?
Just seeing you and talking to you is all the help I need.
I'm always here for you, Clint. You know that.
That's the one thing that's been keeping me going.
So, how was the trip?
Just one big pretense.
Oh, Clint.
The last couple of days I've been pretending. I've been pretending that nothing was wrong. That Viki and I had just met and fallen in love. I thought it would work.
And it didn't?
Oh, for Viki. She was happy. But you can't turn the clock back. You have to deal with right now, with reality.
Well, sometimes that's not so easy.
But it should be, especially with Viki. But I just couldn't tell her. Every time I tried, I froze up. And finally, I just threw up my hands and pretended like everything was okay.
And now with all these other pressures, it's even more difficult.
Well, Pa didn't get killed, so that was something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
But now with this strike, sometimes I just want to pick up and just run away from everything. I know, I can't run away.
Everything's going to be all right, Clint. We'll get through this.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could stay longer, but,
Well, so do I.
You think you are so sneaky, don't you?
What?
But you forget how clever I am.
Jay.
Not to mention how brilliantly deductive I can be.
What is this about?
This is all about the fact that I know you all too well, Megan Gordon. I hope you learned a lesson from this and never try to put anything over on me again.
Well, what did I do?
Hey, would you look at this? $50 bill, huh? This must be my lucky day, huh?
Well, yeah, guess so.
I don't ever think I've found a 50 before, have you?
Actually, I have.
When?
Today.
Get out of here.
Yeah, actually, I found 3 of them.
3? Wait a minute. You found 3. I found 1. That figures to be... What does that figure out to be? You're better at math than I am. What is that?
$200.
This is wild. I mean, there's another coincidence right there because $200, 200 beans. Isn't that the exact same amount that you paid Louise Broderick to hire me? Isn't it?
Look, Jake.
No, don't try to deny it. Don't insult my intelligence.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna go kill Lucky.
You know, there's another coincidence. That's exactly what I told my dude if he didn't tell me what was going on. Now, don't blame Lippman. He was only fearing for his life.
Jake, I was just trying to
You were
help.
just paying my clients to hire me is what you were doing.
Well, I thought that...
No, it doesn't matter what you thought, Megan. As long as my future wife continues to pay clients to hire me, we'll go down the tubes.
I disagree.
Megan, it doesn't make good financial sense. It's not good business. It'll ruin us. I mean, but that's really the least of my worries. The most is the fact that you went behind my back and you made a fool of me.
That was not my intention.
But that's the way it ended up.
Look, I was just trying to improve your business. I thought if you had a few more clients, word of mouth would get around that you were a great guy, and then you'd have so much business you'd be turning people away.
And that I would never find out, right?
Right. Well, no, I thought that at first.
Yeah.
But then I changed my mind, and I was going to tell you everything.
Oh,
I swear
sure.
I was.
I was going to tell you.
Go and ask Tina. I told her that I was going to tell you the truth. But here you are, and you already know, and... So what, are you going to cancel a wedding?
It depends.
Well, on what?
And how I feel
When you...
when I do this.
Do what?
When I do this.
Well, how do you feel when you do that?
I'm not quite sure just yet. Let me try it again.
Think it's all set?
Well, I'm ready to do my part. How about you?
Ready? I am not surprised it's the likes of you sneaking around the hospital. The question is, why were you sneaking in my room?
I was not sneaking. I was going to knock on the door and come and say hello to an old friend.
Oh, please. We haven't been friends for years.
Sure, Dorian. Old friends steal things.
I wasn't stealing anything. How dare you accuse me of that?
Get off it, Dorian.
What the hell were you doing with his medical chart?
All right.
Huh?
All right. I'm a journalist.
Journalist. You are a muckraker.
The public has a right to know how serious your condition is.
My condition is nobody's damn business. If you had to know, you just asked me.
Oh, and you would have told me the truth?
Yes, I'm fine. That's the truth.
Darling, remember what Larry said about being quiet? Well, then there is a problem that you're not telling anyone.
There is no problem, Dorian. No story. Vamoose.
Dorian, I would like you to leave right now, police
please.
sources are claiming that the attempt on your life is linked to the Banner strike.
What?
Out, Dorian.
No, wait a minute. There was a Union pamphlet found right near the parked car of the gunman.
You're lying, Dorian.
That's the police.
Call Troy, Max.
Wait a minute. If a Buchanan has been seriously hurt by this terrible union, then the people deserve to know.
Did you hear me, Max?
Yeah, I'm afraid she's right. Troy told me about the same thing.
The union did this to me?
Yeah, well, there's some evidence that indicates that, yeah, they were involved.
Why the hell would you keep it from me?
I thought I should choose a quieter moment to tell you.
Do you care to make a statement, Asa?
You get out of here, Dorian.
Oh, should I take that as a no comment?
No, you turn the troubles of the Banner into fodder for your damn intruder.
Oh, it's funny you should mention that. Why don't you pick up today's intruder and learn about all the Banner's problems?
You are just a piece of work, Dorian Lord. You are poison, lady, like that coward who took a shot at me.
Oh, this is even better. Wait a minute.
You need a knot.
No,
I'm gonna find that creep.
This is what Larry wants.
Then I'm gonna tear his head off.
Call it, okay?
Quit crying, you stupid rag lady.
Okay, don't print this. Thank you.
Oh, it's too late, dear. This is going on the front page.
Oh, honey, you want more? You witch, I'll give you more.
You know, there's one thing about you, Asa. You are so wonderfully quotable.
Out, Dorian, right now. Thank you. Excuse us. I'm sorry about this.
Darling, please, she is out of here now. Please, I beg of you to relax.
Relax, oh, sure, relax. Dorian is now causing trouble for my family.
No, but you cannot get yourself upset this way.
I didn't upset me. She did.
No. You can't put this kind of stress on your heart.
My heart is sounder than ever.
All right, that is it. I am going to get Larry.
Mrs. Megan Harrison.
Big
I like
question.
that.
Is it going to be Ms. Gordon Harrison, though, professionally, or Mrs. Jake Harrison, or like Mrs.
No way, Andy. I'm not going.
Hunter, we've got to go.
Look, it's depressing and disgusting.
No, that's not fair.
The place gives me the creeps.
But it's my brother's home.
Look, why can't we just go and meet them in a restaurant or someplace civilized, huh? Why do we have to go visit them in that dump?
Oh, come on, what am I supposed to say? Oh, we don't like your place, we think it's a dump, and Hunter gets depressed?
Look, I just can't understand how Jake could expect Megan to live in a shack like that.
Well, let's gonna fix it up.
You know, she deserves a lot better, and it'd be better to light a match to it and then collect the...
Why don't you just shut up about my house before I choke the both of you?
Jake, I don't believe you guys. You said you liked the place. You said it had potential. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. I think it's better we tell them, to their faces. You guys are fools if you sink another penny into that money pit.
Cord, you should let me tell her.
Tina, we don't know enough.
We know the truth.
Maybe in a couple of days, all right?
The longer that we take with this, the more painful it's going to be for Viki.
Don't you think it's going to be painful for Viki no matter when she finds out about this?
Why are you fighting me on this?
I'm not fighting you about this, Tina. I'm just saying that we've got to know more before we go on.
Cord, what more do we have to know? Clint and Sondra are definitely having a...
We don't know that. We could be wrong.
Well, we're not.
Look, Viki said herself that going away with Clint was like a second honeymoon,
Well,
right?
I think that might be because Clint feels so guilty, so he's being extra nice. Or maybe it's the fact that he likes having a mistress and a wife.
Or maybe it's because we jumped the gun, assuming too much about Clint and Sondra.
Okay, so what is it then?
Look, Tina, Viki and Clint are very much in love. You can't argue with that, right?
No, you can't. But maybe Clint does not love Viki as much as he used to. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing this with Sondra.
There could be another explanation for all
Okay,
this.
what? Honey, I have to believe what I see.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You don't understand. It's just, Cord, you're trying to push away this idea that it's true, and it's just wishful thinking. I know, because I've been wishing that it weren't true myself.
Fine. So go ahead, Tina. Why don't you just tell Viki about this and let the whole thing just blow up in her face?
Look, I know that you love your father and that you don't want to face these facts, but Cord, you
What
have
facts, Tina? All we have are assumptions, inferences.
Facts,
That's it.
Cord, no. You saw the checkbook ledger that showed that Clint has been giving money to Sondra.
And we have no way of being sure what that money was for.
Well, it just doesn't take a lot of imagination to figure it out now, does it?
All right. I will admit that things look bad.
Cord, they are bad. They're bad. And it's time that we put an end to it.
This would destroy Viki. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. I know.
You don't care. You're just going to tell her anyway.
I care. That's not fair, Cord. I care. But what? Do you think that ignorance is bliss? I don't. I hate what Clint is doing to Viki. It's wrong, and I think it's wrong if we cover it up. Cord, I can't even look at my sister because I am so upset about what her husband is doing to her. I feel so badly for her.
We need to wait some more, Tina, until we find out more.
Why? Why prolong the agony?
Because it is Clint's place to say something about this,
Well,
not yours.
Is not saying anything.
Fine, then let me talk to him, all right? Give me a chance to talk to the man, Tina. Maybe I can get him to open up to me.
You know, I swear, I really, my own sister, and telling me that...
I can't believe that you called that half
Please,
money.
just let me handle this, okay?
I was just trying to help you.
I will do the talking.
Well, then finish your sentences.
I'm gonna finish it. I'm a little angry right at this moment, okay? As soon as I calm down, I will finish every sentence that I start.
I don't think that you're calming down, Jake.
You know, I don't think you should tell me how I'm feeling, Andy.
Jake, we're just trying to be honest with you.
Oh, I love this. People tell you your whole life is a disaster, and then they defend themselves by just saying, Jake, I'm just trying to be honest with you.
We're not telling you your life's a disaster.
It's your house.
Do you believe this? Do you believe what I'm hearing here?
Yeah.
I mean, my own sister, my own flesh and blood, plus our supposed friend here telling me we live in a dump.
Hey,
It's no reflection on you, I'm sure.
What do you mean it's no reflect? I not only live there and eat there and sleep there with my fiancée, I plan to raise my children there, but no, it's no reflection on me. Of course not. How could it be?
Jake, don't you think you're overreacting a little bit?
Overreacting? Mr. Hunter Guthrie International here thinks that I'm a loser.
I think that you're a loser?
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He thinks that I'm a loser. He thinks that I can't provide for Megan, that she doesn't deserve, I don't deserve her. Is that it?
No, he thinks that you're, you know, he just...
No, you know what he thinks? He thinks that unless you live in a mansion and have 12 dozen servants waiting on your hand and foot, you can't be happy. So, big deal if my house doesn't have 40 rooms or a 6-car garage attached to it. So what? So we'll fix it up, and it'll be better than any place you ever lived in. It'll beat it, because you know what? We will put our love and our care into the place, and we'll have taken our time with it, and that's what really is important. That's what matters, Andy. Don't you know that? And if you can't respect that, you and the snob over here don't have to come by and visit us. Cut!
God. That was so terrific.
That was exactly what we needed, Jake.
Wasn't it? It was great. It was really great.
Listen, only because I know what he's going to be like around here.
So what you're saying is that you really would like him to stay?
Where he can be monitored, yes. But I think he'd just tear this place apart, so I'm relying on you, Renee.
Well, Larry, how sick is he? I mean, really?
His heart is very, very weak. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but if he follows everything you told him, bed rest, diet...
If we're talking about Asa Buchanan. According to Asa, he was raised on cornbread, beans, and pride. And that pride makes him hate to follow anyone's orders.
Yeah, but surely he realizes what's at stake here, right?
There shouldn't be any problem if he's nice and quiet. Now, that angina attack was mild, but there could be a heart attack, and it could be fatal.
No. He means more to me than life itself. I'm not going to let that happen, Larry.
What's the holdup? Let's get going. Well, there you are. Oh, there you are. There I am. Asa, as long as you're resting your body, why don't you try resting your voice? Instead of yelling, whisper.
I wasn't yelling. I want to know what's holding things up.
Darling, nothing's holding anything up.
Well, good. Let me get out of this place. I can't stand to be around all these sick people.
Believe me, the feeling's mutual. I'll call you later, all right?
Yeah, all right. Thank you for absolutely
Thank you, pal.
everything.
My son will drive me, Max.
Yep.
Put this thing in gear and take me home.
You got it. Let's get out of here. See you guys.
Thanks, Larry.
I know my father.
What?
I know Clint. I know that he would not sacrifice everything he's got here with Viki, with the kids, for some other woman.
Sweetheart, he's already sacrificed it. I mean, he runs out all the time and disappears with Sondra.
But
Nobody
to give
knows
up
where he
everything
is.
he's got here, Tina, please.
A lot of men go through this when they hit Clint's age. They just leave their life and they go and take up a whole nother woman and a whole nother life.
Well, Clint is not a lot of men.
Cord, that doesn't exclude him from going through midlife crisis, does it?
Look, it's possible. All right? But still, for Clint to give up everything with Viki and... I will get to the bottom of this, all right, Tina? I will talk to Clint. He will talk to me, he will trust me, he will tell me the truth.
What makes you think that he's gonna tell you the truth?
Maybe he just needs somebody to talk to right now.
Okay, so if you're gonna talk to him, what are you gonna say? I think you should just tell him that you know about Sondra.
No, I think that would be the worst thing for me to do. That would just make this whole situation worse on everybody. No, I will talk to him, all right? And over a period of time, he will start to trust me. And maybe I can get him to stop whatever it is that's been going on.
You're stalling. You're stalling, Cord, for Viki's sake.
For Viki's sake, I'm doing this. I'm thinking about Viki for this. I'm thinking about Matt.
Come home. Hey, you two. Missed you.
Hey, Clint, welcome back.
Oh, thank you. So, how you doing?
Well, we're not doing too well right now. Listen, I'd like to talk to you for a minute, Clint. Alone.
What's wrong? Is it the kids?
No, it's not the kids.
Well, I know it's not Asa. I just talked to the hospital. They said he's fine.
No, it's not Asa either. It's personal.
Oh.
Tina, would you mind leaving us alone so we could talk for a little bit?
Say, don't I get a kiss hello?
I have a cold.
You two fighting?
No.
Okay. What's up?
Look, Clint, I know you've been under a lot of pressure lately.
Yes, yeah.
And a lot of stress can make people do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do.
Cord, can you get to the point? I got a business to run. I got a lot of things to do.
Well, yeah, it's about the banner.
Now what's wrong?
Bo says that we don't have the cash to pay for that new machinery. Says the company's refused to ship it out. Well, that's why the guys are out on strike, Clint. I mean, you knew that safety was their #1 priority. Now, how could you let something like this happen?
I'll take care of it. I'll be getting everything we need.
How, Clint? I mean, you keep telling me that everything's going to work out, but now the guys are out on strike.
Not for long, Cord. Now, I have a plan.
Well, good. I mean, you could have used the plan a couple of days ago.
This isn't about the machinery at all, is it? You're angry at me because of the vacation.
No, I'm not angry with you, Clint.
Well, you're not a very happy cowboy. Look, I know it wasn't the best time for Viki and I to take a trip. I'm sorry that you and Bo had to shoulder more of the responsibility. But I needed to be with my wife.
Clint, listen.
No, you listen, Cord. Let me finish, okay? I wish I could find the words to make you understand how precious Viki is to me right now.
Man, you have a...
I have a what?
You have a hell of a way of showing it, Clint.
For taking her away for a few days?
No,
No, come on, Cord. Come on, you got a beef. Trot him out here. Let's take a look at him, huh? Come on, why are you so angry?
Who is Sondra?
Ah, it's good to be home. What a great smell.
Oh, Duane is out in the kitchen baking you something healthy.
I hope nothing too healthy. Wait a minute, Renee. You told me Duane slipped and broke her ankle.
Yeah, darling, she did.
What's she doing in the kitchen? Baking. Shouldn't you be off her feet?
Honey, she says that she's fine. She can't go chasing after little Al, but her daughter, Leanne, said she'd help her out.
Oh, good. Little Al likes her. Oh, Max, give me the paper. I'll sit down on the couch. I'm going to read.
Oh, no, you don't. You're going upstairs.
No.
And going to bed.
No, it's not business. I just want to sit on the couch for a while and just relax.
Upstairs.
I hate to tell you this, but this is the boss lady for today, I think.
Yeah, you know, I pretend to be, but I guess we all know who the power in the family is.
Well, there he is. Welcome home, Mr. Buchanan. I have missed you.
Well, I thank you, and I'm sorry to hear about your accident. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. Maybe I'll get used to these things. But you are looking good.
Well, I tell you, honey, I feel good. But my wife here is going to put me to bed and make me act like a sick person.
Oh, all I ask is for the man to relax for one day, maybe two. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, Mr. Buchanan, your daughter-in-law is waiting upstairs for you. I better get back to my bacon. Well, welcome home, sir.
Take care of yourself, you hear?
Oh, don't you worry about me.
Max, go up and have Viki come down here.
Oh, no, you don't. You're going to go upstairs, see Viki up there after I put you to bed.
That sounds real exciting, Renee.
Well, yeah, for now, and then we'll get to the really exciting things a little later on.
What about tonight?
Oh, Mr. Buchanan, you are incorrigible.
Hi.
Oh, hi. You just missed them. Renee and Lisa just went upstairs.
Oh, that's all right. I saw him. I'm sure glad he's feeling better.
Yeah, we're really all really relieved. So, how's your mama doing?
Oh, well, you know, she should be resting, but she won't.
Oh, another stubborn one, huh? Just like my father. Thank you for helping to take care of Al.
Oh, please, it was my pleasure. We had a great time together. I'm real fond of him.
Well, he's real fond of you, I can tell you that.
Well, the thing is, I haven't seen you since, the attack on Mr. Buchanan's life, and
I just wanted to tell you how full of admiration I was.
Well, thanks. I just did what
Please, you
came
don't have to
natural.
be modest. I heard all about your heroics and how you risked your life for your daddy. You know, the boys back home, they all talk about bravery. That's all it is. It's just talk. And now what you did, well, it's real bravery.
It really wasn't a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's a big deal for me just to be in this room with you. You're a genuine hero, Max Holden. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that. My face is so hot, I'm probably blushing.
Okay. It's all queued up and ready to roll.
What's going on here?
Okay, roll it.
Roll what?
Roll it, Bruce.
Watch this.
You know, we just...
No, you know what he thinks? He thinks that unless you live in a mansion and have 12 dozen servants waiting on your hand and foot, you can't be happy. So, big deal if my house doesn't have 40 rooms or a 6-car garage attached to it. So what? So we'll fix it up, and it'll be better than any place you ever lived in. It'll beat it because, you know what? We will put our love and our care into the place, and we'll have taken our time with it, and that's what really is important. That's what matters, Andy. Don't you know that? And if you can't respect that, you and the snob over here don't have to come by and visit us. Cut! You set me up, you two.
Why?
And I don't appreciate the joke either. I don't get it.
Hey, it's no joke.
No, it's a test.
A test. It's my wedding present to you and Megan.
Well, it's from me, too.
Oh, yes, of course. Annie's very much a part of this.
A part of what? What is this?
Well, you see...
Well, we knew that you didn't have money to go on a really great honeymoon.
Yeah.
So I arranged for the two of you to take a wonderful trip, courtesy of Fraternity Row.
Listen, I don't need
Would you just let
charity
us finish explaining?
Look, my first project as producer is to take the show on a location shoot featuring Roxanne.
Played by the extraordinary Megan Gordon.
And I have a whole list of places I'm considering.
Oh, each is just so romantic. I'm really envious.
And as luck and the head writers would have it, we need a PI.
Oh, you need someone to play PI is what he means.
And I knew you would be the right man for the job, Jake. All I had to do is convince the network brass, and now it's going to be no problem to do that with that stunning audition tape.
Oh, it was perfect. You went through all sorts of ranges, all moods. It was wonderful.
Actually, you did.
I did? Well, you were in on this too?
No, I just think it's a good idea. You get to make your acting debut. I get to have you along on the shoot, and then we both get to enjoy some romantic island or city-er.
And I'll make sure you have plenty of free time.
It'll be a blast. I actually think it's a cute idea. I think it's very creative.
No, cut. Erase the tape. Stop it. No, this is going to be a flop.
What?
Then there's no way that you're going to convince me that I should do this. No.
You would think that at my age I would think before I just blurted out in my mind and in my heart, but no.
You were just rewarding me for all of my bravery, remember?
Oh, it's very funny.
Well, isn't that how you're supposed to treat heroes, you know?
Listen, you don't have to try to make me feel better.
Hey, it's okay to express what you feel.
Yeah, maybe back home. Certainly not here in Landview. Come on, everyone is so cool and sophisticated, like all those people at Mayor Callison's party. That's right. Are you laughing at me?
No, I was just remembering, you know, the first days I was here at Landview, I was pretty uncool and unsophisticated myself.
Now you are trying to make me feel better.
No, really. We come from the same kind of people. I mean, I grew up with farmers, ranchers, truckers. I mean, a businessman was the guy who owned a filling station or a hardware store. That's a multinational corporation like Buchanan Enterprises. I got through a lot of changes myself, believe me.
Well, it certainly seemed to have turned out okay.
Well, you'll turn out just fine, just as long as you don't try to be someone else. You're spirited, you're fun, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're pretty terrific.
Max, look, you don't have to say all
No, hey, would a fellow Texan kid you now? I wouldn't lie to you. Don't ever change, okay?
Who? Sondra. Who is Sondra? It's a straightforward question, Clint. I'd like an answer.
You know, you're the second person who asked me that.
So would you tell the first person?
Well, you know, the first person was Viki. Now, I assume that you found Sondra's book of poetry, right?
Poetry?
Yes, written by Sondra and autographed to me. Sondra is a young lady who asked me to help her get her book reviewed in the Banner. And maybe publish some of her poetry. I read the book, liked her work. I told her I'd help her out.
Is she a friend of yours? How well do you know her?
She's an acquaintance.
That's all.
Yes. Yeah. Now, I really do have to be going, Court.
Where to, Clint?
Down to the Banner. If you're free, you can come along with me.
Well, actually, I got to take care of something here. I'll meet you down there in a little bit.
Fine. Fine, I'll see you then.
Cord? He was lying.
If I wanted to be an actor, I'd be an actor. I'd move to Hollywood. I'd have an agent. I'd be collecting unemployment insurance at this point.
No way, you're a good actor. You'd probably get a job.
The only reason why I did a good job right here is because I truly wanted to kill the two of you. Now, please, I don't do make-believe. Megan does make-believe. That's her job. I leave it up to her.
Oh, Megan does make-believe? Shows you how much respect he has for what I do.
You get me all wrong. I know. I respect what you do a great deal. But just because I do doesn't mean that I want to do with my life, nor do I think I could do as well a job as you do.
Oh, Jake, come on.
No, don't be such a killjoy.
Look, Jake, it's a small part.
It would be kind of fun.
No, I do not want to do it.
Fine. Then I guess I'm going to have to leave right after our wedding and go off by myself on the shoot. That's when it starts, right?
When?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, yeah. So instead of being with my husband, I'm going to be all alone, you know, sightseeing, wondering if you're thinking about me. I don't know. I guess I'll fantasize about being in your arm, and I'll probably, like, cry copious tears because, my heart is breaking because I'm so lonely.
All right, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
He'll do it.
You'll do it.
Yeah, but I won't do it as an actor.
What?
TV crews need security, am I right?
Yeah.
So, since you're the producer, you'll probably be concerned with the security of the cast and crew, correct?
I will.
Well, just in case you happen to need maybe a security guard or a PI, here's my card.
I don't need your card, Jake. You're hired. You're hired.
Thank you.
Oh, I bet you think you're pretty clever.
I know.
See, this is perfect. Although I think you could have been a good actor. You know, you kind of look like that guy. What's his name?
Oh,
Mel Gibson. Yes.
Well, that settles it then. All I have to do is get the script written, the location scouted, and a few million decisions made.
Oh, that's a piece of cake.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, you can. I mean, look, he fooled Jake. He can fool anyone.
Well, that's because I had a very capable partner. I think you and I make a heck of a team.
Oh, smoochy.
Oh, boy, I tell you, it is easier to get Al to go to sleep.
Well, if I were you, I'd brush up on your lullabies. You know that?
No, seriously, darling, I'm really worried about Asa.
No, I know you are. I know.
I mean, I'm glad he's home. I wouldn't want him to be anywhere else, but, oh, Lordy, it's difficult to manage that man.
Hey, I mean, I don't know anybody who can manage that old grizzly. But I don't know anybody who can love him as much as you do.
Yeah, maybe you're right. And he really needs his son. Oh, Lord, he needs you next.
Hey, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So if you need me or if he does, just call me. I'll be right there.
Okay. And you know what? We have to do everything we can to keep him calm. That means restricting all visitors, all phone calls, the works.
I'll guard the door. No one shall pass. I guarantee you that.
Good. I think, too, I might talk to some of the staff and tell them that we really have to have a stress-free house.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're all aware of that. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to them, though, each personally, individually.
Okay, why don't I take care of that so that you can, you know, care for Asa full time?
Okay, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I'll just keep real close to Asa.
Hey, Renee, he'll be fine. He'll recover and he'll be better than you. I guarantee it, okay?
I am so lucky to have you. I couldn't handle this alone.
Well, don't. I'm here. I'm not going any place. Relax. Lean on me.
I'm also very lucky and very grateful that you are a part of this family.
Cord, all I wanted to do was just come in here and call Clint a liar to his face.
Great, Tina. That really would have helped things.
Well, I don't want to help Clint, Cord. I want to hurt him, like he's hurting my sister. I can't stand this. I've had enough of this. I'm not going to stand by why my sister gets betrayed here.
Tina.
It's not right. She has to know, Cord, and I'm going to tell her. Hello? Okay. All right. That was Viki. She's on her way home. She's going to be here in a minute. I'm going to tell her the truth, Cord.